Hello, 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 and welcome to yet another episode of Hearts of Iron 4, playing as Germany with the Ultimate Tech Tree mod. They navally invaded in the south. In this episode, we're probably going to finish off, probably not the United States, we're definitely going to finish off Japan by now, more or less. Oh yeah, we're going to finish off the US. Huh, interesting. I'm going to be able to get most of it. Just have to make sure I get through it. But we're definitely gonna finish off Japan, probably the US. No, we're gonna finish off Japan because not only is it a tiny island, but they're already a little bit of the way through. And there's no way they actually have that much. Recon? Oh, I like that. So yeah, they only have like a max of 50 divisions. And none of them, and I repeat, none of them. Oh, these are the the Chuton Chichion. Pretty sure these are actually flipping the reserves. So if they do still have them, they don't even really count. That's crazy. That's crazy. Their stockpile though. You do know what their stockpile is. They don't really have any mechanized stocked up. They do have medium tanks and light tanks stocked up, so they could pop out a couple of medium tank divisions. But I highly doubt those medium tanks are actually that good, with what I know. They have a good medium airframe. They can pop out at least one division, one or two. They wouldn't be good divisions, they wouldn't be able to stop us, but they would still be armored divisions. Interestingly enough. Did we ever finish? No, we did not. Did we want trained militia or conscripted? Ooh. Alright, I see. So this would make our population less. This would hurt our. This is what the US, or not the EU, European Union, they use conscripted militia. Many of you probably know that. And you have trained militia. Better soft attack with more manpower, but this gives you less manpower. Conscripted or trained. Now, they're both technically trained, but I'm guessing this trained militia is actually like simulating, oh, we're going to send people for like 3 months instead of just completely like, oh, here's your 3 weeks type deal. Cutting corners, minimum training level, more population, less soft attack, maximum entrenchment. In defense, this doesn't increase. What I don't like is that this decreases your training level by 10%, and this doesn't increase your training level. I think this should increase your training level by like 5%. Or it should fluctuate, honestly. It should fluctuate. So like 5% here. I don't know. Probably just 5% all around. Yeah, this should increase it to a total of 15% or decrease it by 30%. Just to make it kind of even. Because, yeah, this gives you a lot of population. All in all, 4.5%. This only gives you an extra 1%. But the 1% that it gives you is in trade for a lot of bonuses. Quick little 5% here. 5% defense bonus with more entrenchment. And that's just. Everybody gets max entrenchment. That's crazy. And everybody gets more organization More soft attack and hard attack. Yeah, trained militia for sure. I'm gonna get some local training programs so that we can actually have some pretty nasty troops, honestly. We have one more naval battle because the US is slowly but surely losing their navy and their naval capabilities. Let's see. Alright, that's the Japanese waters. Alright. This is the American waters. Yeah, let's do it like that. Oh. Interesting. We still have not saved Venezuela. Venezuela is still struggling to this day. But once we kill the US, and I think maybe Mexico, all should be fixed. Angetreten. It's not going to be that simple. Because we are losing a lot of supply. Then again, I just realized, yeah, I don't know what I expect the supply to be like. Not giving them proper supply lines and such. These wings. Honestly, we might make a supply hub right here. See how that works out. But before I unpause, we have everything to do. Everything to do. I think I'm going to have to keep, like, all of this. So this is translating everything over. This is translating stuff over for this. You're translating stuff over for this AT. That is fine. What else are we overproducing? Yeah, that's fine because we would just be wasting that anyways. We have new of just about everything, really. And we're these super heavy battle. No. Was it 1936? 1944 battleship? We shouldn't even be producing right now. Just gonna say that. Should only make one of them. It's not even really worth it to make this one. Only because in literally 10 days, cancel this production line. Cancel it. Straight up. Not even worth it. In literally like 10 days, we're gonna have something that outclasses it by leagues. Leagues. Not even worth it. We already have better air force. Better air force, better airframe. Yes, yeah. We already have that one. We already have helicopters researched. I wonder if it's just in a different tree. If it counts as like a tank or something. So we're gonna have new small airframes to make. Sorry, I keep on looking for our helicopters, because like I said, we technically already have helicopters researched, but we're not allowed to actually do anything about it. Wish I could unresearch and research this thing. But instead I'm gonna have to research this brand new helicopter airframe, which is not worth the time. We're gonna have to wait till the 1960s to do it. Which is alright, because it wasn't until like 1960s when it became really worth it to produce helicopters anyways. So, yeah. So we're gonna have to build new battleships soon. We're gonna have to do everything soon. Everything. It's like, man, the South flipping has a bunch of supply. Well, yeah, they only have to support infantry and mountaineers. They don't have to worry about the flipping tanks. They guzzle fuel. So let's go ahead. We have new tanks to make. Infantry equipment is all good. New tanks to design. Decommission this. Let's go ahead. Take another whack at it. We're not making new tanks, right? No. We're just gaining advanced armor, which we don't really need right now. But we have. I'm gonna do this knowing that I have to fucking ramp up my chromium anyways, but it's fine. Cause yeah. Look how many they have. The Punta G. I'm probably gonna keep this and convert everything over. But we'll see. Do that. We should get more light tanks, better light tanks, but they don't have that much of an impact anyways. So where is... That's actually the E50 right here, if I'm not mistaken. The one that we're about to build. Naturally supposed to be. Oh my goodness! Oh yes, we're keeping this. This is from the mod makers. I'm almost undoubt. I do not doubt that. Oh, we actually have modern tank things now. I like it. Let me see. We actually have special ammunition to throw on to everything too. It's the medium tank. And the new modern battle tank that we're just going to convert over. We are valuing soft attack rather than piercing because we're not going up against any enemy tanks. So we're worried about the infantry. That's what these tanks are being developed for, more or less. And then for that cannon, we have a special shell. This is to help with tanks. So we don't even have to worry about penetration, piercing anyways, which is good. Let me see here. We have a bunch of different night vision capabilities. Worry about them after our radio. And special modules are put in. So we don't need this, we don't need that. These three, specialization stuff. Or these two are specialization. These two are just basically placeholders. For me, I don't like to put them in everything. Let me see, smoke launchers. Stabilizers help tanks. Definitely need fuel drums. A dozer blade. Autoloader helps. Putting in some machine guns, because we're worried about infantry. What else? Armored skirts. I'll put breakthrough and stuff. So you see, what type of electronics can we put in this thing? So thermal vision would be more for piercing. This helps breakthrough and defense. So yeah, let's just put in some advanced optics and some night vision. That should help a lot. Actually having good armor on this darn thing. So the entire time we'll be basically comparing it to modern tank. Which is way more breakthrough. And as of right now, it's way more breakthrough, way more defense and armor than us. Less armor. A little bit more breakthrough. Very tiny more defense. It's way more fuel capacity. We might have to trade something for fuel. Which would probably be the smoke launchers. If I had to guess. Let me see what else do they have. They got breakthrough and defense. Personally, do that. What else do they got on us? Got normal suspension. We can get more breakthrough. I don't think we need more breakthrough. More reliability. Or we can just have straight speed and no cost of reliability. Alright. Throw some stuff onto the gun. It's just going to be very slow. Max speed. Was it this one? I'm trying to figure out. How did I get so much speed on the other one? I don't think I actually need anything in the gun itself. Which means I can put more. Yeah. It's a little bit more reliable. And a little bit faster. The other tanks are better at defending. However, the entrenchment, better training. The fuel capacity right now is crucial. We need a lot more fuel capacity because we are currently at war, but I'm thinking after the war, what engineers are thinking, a variant that they would cook up is for after the war and for the rear and for like Europe, places where we have fuel silos put up, where we have supply storages and all that. We would have a half the fuel capacity, and we would probably have some type of special equipment thrown on here. Probably some smoke launchers or something else kind of special is what they would cook up. But for now, because we're at war and we need speed with fuel capacity, and that's our priority, along with soft attack, this is very good. So this is our new tank. I'm going to keep this in production. We're going to create a variant. Now this variant will be artillery. It's going to basically use the same gun if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Nothing else is more soft attack than this gun. It's kind of the point of us having this gun. Very unreliable. Very unreliable. But it's a pretty good gun. I think I'm going to keep this turret. For this variant, because we are worried about piercing. No, it's artillery variant, my bad. We don't have Willie's Pete. I don't know how we get Willie's Pete. Willie's Pete would give us extra soft attack. But for here, we're worried about soft attack. We don't need to change that. So our artillery pieces. Artillery's not going to really need a machine gun. What would they need though? Oh, sloped armor. Artillery would need a dozer blade to dig themselves a trench, because that's what they usually fire from, in a fixed position. Stabilizer. Kind of makes sense. Autoloader kind of makes sense. Skirt armor does not make sense. Is there anything else we can do for this? Electronics. We already have soft optics. There's not really. I have a slight feeling that all it's going to really be is just a more armored version with more soft attack. And I'm pretty much fine with that, honestly. So yeah. Let's breakthrough, let's defense. It's going to have a bit more armor, but more importantly, more soft attack. Now, if I did this... No, it cannot actually convert any of the old modern tanks that we have. Interestingly enough. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this. We're going to turn it into a tank destroying machine. 280 piercing. With this, it has over 330. Take that. Yeah, so we have to make it up to 400. With this, we're going to just take electronics and give it some thermal vision instead. That'll boost that up a bit. Should use some of that. Of course, it's going to have more defense. This thing's going to have very bad defense. Let me see. What else? It does not need a dozer. Can probably still give it some night vision then. Tank destroyer. Does need a stabilizer. Oh, and a smooth bore adapter. Definitely needs one of these things right here. I think that's all we can do for the actual piercing of it. It does have a bit more reliability. It's a bit faster. Just keep the speed. And we don't really need it to have that much armor to it. There we go. Invest the rest into piercing. Probably a little bit into armor. Now it has a little bit more piercing than the old version. It's still not as defensible, but its offense is going to be way higher with 10 more piercing and a bit more heart attack. I don't know what we did to get that much piercing last time. Should technically have like 50 more piercing, but you know, I'm okay with this. E25 Tank Destroyer. We are going to go ahead and show outdated equipment just so I can get I think we're going to keep the main battle tank itself just to help phase it out. Tank C, this one. I'm going to make sure it's up to date. And we'll change it somehow in a minute. So it has way less armor. It's a bit slower. Honestly, with this variant, instead of the commander having special night vision, we'll just give them advanced optics. And we'll trade machine gun. And in the space that we put the machine gun, we'll go ahead and we'll add a special set of ammunition. There we go. It'll be more reliable, less defensive. That'll be fine for now. Because we do have entrenchment. So that's the whole idea here, is that we don't need as much reliability, but this will be more reliable. And we don't need as much defense because we actually have entrenchment. Let's go ahead and take that in. Just make a variant fit to take down many planes. Real quick. Let's just keep that like that real quick. We'll keep the modern turret. We will keep this. We should use a stabilizer. What do we not need? We don't need that much armor, because these things aren't supposed to attack other tanks. They do need advanced optics really bad. Night vision helps. Machine guns help. Armored skirts don't really help. None of these would help. Honestly, SP anti-air, this works. Do. Oh, we don't need a bulldozer. Probably don't need one for the tank destroyer either. Trade it for something else. Like more machine guns. Way more reliability, because anti-air guns are very reliable, apparently. So we are a lot faster. So we can capitalize on that. Keep that armor. Keeps our speed. We can keep our gun well up to date. We can keep our speed fair amounts. And there you go. That should be enough. A bunch of air attack. Now we can compare this with the old SPAA. Better than it by a long shot. Bad. Good. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take this. It's just gonna be your job. Your job is gonna be to convert all of that for practically free. Alright. We could annex both of these, but we don't actually have any of these cord. And we don't need the chromium right now, so we won't. Because it is not necessary. Oh, we do indeed have space, speed for it. Do this. They're going. They'll be there soon. They're moving a lot faster than the flipping convoys. What's going on over here? Nothing much. Destroying a few useless destroyers. Invading the entirety of the mainland. Go that way. Definitely need one over here. Shizuko. Oh, go down here. Have we landed the entire army here yet? Alright, let's see. Let's get everybody situated. Let's get 2 offensive lines. They don't even have the means to defend against this. So, let me see here. We'll go ahead. We'll move up what we can. There we go. Converted missile heavy. Who dares wins? Take off y'all. Now with this, we have all of our heavy ships in order for the next 20 years. Never have to worry about that. 132 days. Let's go ahead and get this. Because now it's 72 days. Personally, go for it. Because, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, you have all the close air support you're going to need in this region. It's like, once they show their face, our planes just swoop in and just bomb it immediately. Alright, that's the Japanese choking it. Their military crippled. Their entire military crippled. Who is capitulated over here? We have Peru. Where are you? Peru? Peru. Peru. You joined this war, I know. There you are. You silly wankers. Alright. You get to occupy all Paraguay for me. Man. Oh. Venezuela. Because you have held out. You can take the Yucatan. Peru. You have helped out and held out. You can have Baja California. Yes, we are doing it like this. Spain. Ooh, I kind of want this resource-rich area here. But I don't need it. Nothing here is appetizing to me like that. And then I will take the rest. For myself. Alright, let's see, what else can we take? Let me see here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Actually, do I control this? I'm happy with just most of this up here. I think I do control all of this. I don't need these areas. Hungary, you can have that. I'll take this. Actually, I'll take all those. Puppet. Liberate. Do I want to make a puppet? It's gonna give them to Romania, but we don't need that. They don't need that. Republic of Montenegro. No, I will keep that myself. Unfortunately for you. The state, specifically Montenegro. Liberate. Are taking all their fleet. Let's see, who has claims over here? Bosnia-Herzegovina. Yeah, Bosnia. I will want the Far Eastern Republic over there in a second. There you go. Because I don't need those things. That's the reason why I didn't really build over there. And we do have Hungary. Hungary. Where are you? You can have those two. As a matter of fact, I'll give Romania these three. So where's Romania? Romania? Hello, how are you? Let's see, what else do we have? Ethiopian Empire. We'll give this to Spain. We fought very hard for this. Personally, I want to make a Neo-Mongolia. Oh, wait a second. Cancel. Ethiopian Empire. I'll reward them by giving them land over here. We did want to just kind of, for ourselves, puppet. Yeah. And war reparation. I wouldn't want to do that. I might want to do that to the United States itself. Create a puppet in Canada. What are we going to do to... Do we want a puppet Manchukuo? It seemed to work well. I will take this. Slovenia, Montenegro, Bosnia, Macedonia, Altai, Sorgots. What is this? I don't know where this is. Oh, okay. Personally, I kind of want the Far Eastern Republic first. Okay, they're all over there. Alright. Buryatia. Okay. Saka. Timiria. Yamarian. So it's all in Russia. It's most of Russia settled. I would want to actually puppet all of that. Xinjiang. Do you have anything of value to me? Not really. Chinese clique. Select all that you could. I'll give them to China. And also this Novosibirsk. The Altai Republic. Did I not make a Altai? No, I made a Saka. Yeah. It's just to Russia itself. Alright. Well, most, if not all of it, is settled. Yeah, that's all settled. That's all settled. That's all settled. So now we're going to take the Russian land for ourselves. And would puppet the Japanese themselves. And we're going to do that. Alright, let's see. What else do we have here? I'm going to take these states. For safekeeping, of course. The rest of these we'll give to the Spanish. As a matter of fact, we'll give this to Spain. We'll give Iwo Jima to Spain. They did a lot of work out here. Matter of fact, what else is on? Select all. There we go. Submit that. Let's see how that looks. Ooh. Can y'all hear that? I thought the Spanish is just. It's playing the, I think General MacArthur's, return to Philippines speech, which is pretty cool. But I forgot how long that thing was, so I'm just gonna talk over it real quick. Shoot, this thing's pretty flippin'. I love how Spain just navally invaded. I don't know who it was down here. Navally invaded flippin' Louisiana. It's pretty cool. Just still putting in work, doing their own thing, really. Honestly, Ether, keep on just going. Keep just going. Don't stop going. They're really close to capitulating, actually, now that I remember. They're really close to it. They're on their last legs. We just need Canada to capitulate, and that will be Mexico and Canada taken care of. Then it's just the United States, really. It's Canada and the United States. Let's see what we got. Nothing in the north. Fate of Yugoslavia, bypass. Ooh, helicopter cannon. Yeah, it's kind of useless right now to research anything for the helicopters. They literally changed it last minute in the middle of my flipping campaign. But, you know, it's pretty cool. Pretty good. Do we need large airframes or medium airframes? I think medium airframes will benefit from more. So many flippin' planes to keep track of and stuff. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on in here? A bunch in the Gulf Coast. Appalachia itself. Let's take ones that we got. Cancel. You're gonna do that, go down to here. We got 900 in here. I don't know why, to be fairly honest. We can take a couple of these. Standing around in here. You need to go back. You need to disband. You take these four just standing by, not doing anything right now. Send them back a little ways. Put them up there. Where are they getting attacked at? So now they definitely don't have the factories or the population to really do this anymore. They do have the population. They don't necessarily have the factories to keep up with this. We barely have the factories to keep up with this, to be fairly honest. There we go, we just crushed that. Ooh, I did not realize that this was a thing. How close are they? Can now officially kill the US. The only thing is they're kind of going pretty slowly. Losses ain't really counting for much. You're supposed to attack in. In, bro, in. The flip, man. Yeah, I'll probably get that shortened up. Why don't you just go there? There. There we go. Did they do it? Nope, not yet. Still very close, but not close enough. We gotta go all the way over to flipping California to get anything real big. Think they have troops over here? Nope, they ain't got nothing over here. They ain't got a single soul over here. We can take soldiers, march them straight into Little Rock. It's pretty crazy, honestly. Pretty crazy. Go to Little Rock. We heard that there's a concert over there, and the Japanese were really, really excited to go. They just wanted to make sure they got there in time. But we had to invade in time for the concert. Some animated tropes right there. The concert's gonna be soon. We must finish this battle. There we go. Yep. That works. There goes these guys. Poor bastards. Shorten that up real quick. There you go. More and more pockets. Now we did just mow through a bunch of them. You see how they just keep on pumping out more and more divisions? Like, that's a cheat or something. We did just kill like 60 of them. They can't just train 60 like that. I know better than that. 6 million. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Business handled. Next order of business. Bringing down the American menace. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. Let's see. You are not repositioning. Yeah. You keep it. So you guys can afford trip. Oh, yeah, that's right. Ah? Excuse me? The British got here? When I wasn't looking? I don't know what happened. I'm trying to piece this together. There's a few tanks that can be upgraded with this, but I'm going to be very honest. We don't care. We want the Indian Panzer chassis. I don't know why it's called the Indian Panzer chassis. I'm gonna be honest with you. These get reliability increases? No. You do have armor increase by 4. I think that's literally it. If I remember correctly, I don't know, it's still just 4 all the way around. Dang, son. Independent State of Croatia. Let's go ahead and get this Indian tank chassis. I don't know what happened. I don't know how. I don't know when. I don't know why. Clearly, something went wrong. We're about to fix it. Oh no. Oh lordy. Yeah. This does not make any sense at all. We invaded the island of Japan, and while we weren't paying attention, the Japanese said, F this, we're joining the Americans. Apparently. They have no ground troops to speak of here. So, yeah. Some of our guys are having trouble with flipping supply because of this. So we gotta flip and solve this quick. Before it goes south. Let's fix this Japanese blunder, as it will probably be known from now on. What is going on here? I'm not even sure they can do anything with all this. I don't know what the point of this was. This just makes life confusing. We don't need your soldiers, Japan. I need your whole army. Get rid of it. Go attack. Okay, I was about to say. No. You can just left click. So the Americans got to utilize more of their air force against us, to be fairly honest. Oh my goodness. What happened to Okinawa? Hint, hint. We got pushed out of everything. Oh no. We don't care that much. We do not care. The Japanese have, like, no factories anymore. They are hurt. They do have population. But their entire island was bombed. They have no real flippin' military production capabilities. Most of their factories have to be used for commercial goods, praying reparations, or just supplies in general. So they're really struggling. We got Korea here. We did liberate a lot of these. So we don't need them. Check our factories. Yeah, this is... We still have a bunch of resources. Now we're using a lot less manpower. We have less foreign manpower, but we also have less, what's it called? We also have trained militia. We don't need to worry about. We don't need manpower. Garrison. Maybe just local police force, yeah. Military governor. Burma. We'll do secret police here. Martial law it is. Yep. Czechoslovakia thinks they're good enough for a new regime. Although we do, yeah, I was about to say, we do have most of that land is our core territory over here. We can go ahead and say civilian oversight. Martial law is in Germanic Japan. It's fine. Secret police is in Greece. We can have it as local. I did not mean to rhyme there. Go ahead and go to local police force. 2 million manpower. We're not giving up China anytime soon. The Indians are behaving well. They just handle governor, I don't care. Alright, let's see. Civilian oversight. Italian Union? We don't actually need fuel anymore. a bunch of everything, man. Jeez Louise. So now the world, for the most part, knows peace. The world knows peace. It's just Australia, the Indies, and the Americas that don't. But they don't count. They do not count. Oh, goodness gracious. We can now see who gets the brand new tanks. It's the super tanks. It's the super tanks. It's no secret, really. Actually, as a matter of fact, if we look on the map, we might be able to see who gets the most super tanks. Dang it, not yet. So everybody basically gets hand-me-downs, and it usually goes to special forces first. ASW and sonars. Yeah. Completely forgot that we should be designing new ships and aircraft. It is the year 1955, so we will go ahead and do so. let's do the boats first. They're easier. Converted missile heavy. 1955. 1955 snorkel. Are the snorkels better yet? 10 and 4. No. These guys are gonna have better. Really nothing better other than the fact that they'll just be better at detecting stuff. They'll be a lot more visible. That's fine. $720, and then we have 119, 963. Oh, we also do have these. They don't. Oh, they make them more visible. Let's see. We will give these guys nuclear. Oh, they make the sub a lot more visible. I think they're also a lot more expensive. Yeah, they are a lot more expensive as well. So we will create this variant. We're going to be making a lot more subs, which is really not good, because we don't need it, but it's whatever at this point. Let's see, we'll make a separate variant, a whole new variant, make these. Get rid of the 1950 versions, create a variant here. Oh, these straight up cannot have nuclear engines in them. So yeah, A, whole B, we'll make H. Excuse me, H. Why won't you fix yourself? You know what? I don't even care. What is going on here? Hold on. It won't delete. What the heck is wrong with you? Just put it at 1. Put in the reserve fleet. It won't move. What is wrong with you? Stop being sassy. Alright, let's see. 1950s. Alright. 1950 cruiser. We do have new everything to make. Hull B. Let's just check our sonar. Alright, 55 sonar, good. Engine, good. Torpedoes, good. Radar, good. Anti-air is not good, that's the thing that we had to change. But I'm checking everything else. Alright, ASW rocket. That's good. Go. More or less everything's just getting anti-air upgrades, really. Alright, let's see. Now, everybody has new stuff that they gotta upgrade to. Let me see. Ship, you're good. Alright, that's your thing done. Do. Mostly just anti-air. Anti-air. Anti-air, anti-air. You're good. We have all these flipping cruisers to design. It's fine. It's fine. So got level 5 to air. Planes will never. The age of the drones. Idea. Close on the horizon. They will be fine. These 1940 and the 1930, we're not going to produce them. These are old designs anyways. We're not too worried about them. Mainly what we're worried about is just having these updated so we can actually update the actual boats that we already have as well. It's literally like nothing. But these boats are all very expensive. You can see just what the early submarines costed. Almost nothing. In 1944, they costed as much as a small destroyer. Cruisers. So yeah, destroyers are starting to cost as much as cruisers, which is pretty amazing, if you ask me. You can see just to the level of what they're actually costing now. 1950. Just getting some anti-air upgrades. It really reduces the speed for this air upgrade, which is really bad, but it should be fine because it will get it ready for missiles, which also reduce the speed. G3, 1944, hull ship A. It's going out of business. We no longer need it. Although we'll probably have to bring it back because it will need to be updated later on. Big heavy ship engine 5 being inputted. Some of these boats are going to need to be in repairing for a while. Super heavy battleship hull will not be obsolete until we get to the missile heavies. So, for now, we will be stuck with these for a while. Radar versus sonar, 1955. Radar is a thing. Everybody needs new radar. Everyone needs new radar. Why this is empty? You might be like, bro, this game is glitched. Like, this mod glitches out everything. No, this is actually because you haven't unlocked this yet. This is for missiles. You can input anti-air missiles, anti-ship missiles. There's light it tells you right here. DP, I'm pretty sure that's for, okay, anti-air missile. I don't know why that shows up like that. But you have light anti-ship missile and heavy anti-ship missile. Light is for like destroyers and stuff, and heavy is for battleships. This mod, with a roleplay mod, would be amazing. It would actually make it to where, as long as your computers could run it, the slog would be ferocious, but as long as your computers could run it, it would make it pretty worthwhile, if you ask me. So we can basically just make the same thing that we do on all the other ships, and it won't have nearly as much heavy attack or heavy piercing, because it was supposed to have missiles. We'll do that later, though. We'll have battlecruiser armor. Oh, we can't even use them yet, because we don't have the proper missiles. We can't use it because it doesn't have the missiles. Hey, I'm sorry for kicking you out. 1944? 1944? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Where are they? Pre-dreadnought. I think we made only cruise. We made them a battle cruiser, didn't we? We did. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Ship hull J. Pre-dreadnought. Yeah, I have to go back through, re-upgrade everything. Because it's the radar. Big dumb. Pre-dreadnought hull. Super heavy battleship. Radar. Anti-air. Let's go. Anti-air. Radar. Let's go. So as you can see, everything here. is outdated. We do actually have to update this to where it has better radar. So now, these are actually really worth it because there's nothing to actually really compare to this, honestly. So we have to find out a way to get rid of that thing somehow. Can we get rid of it? Cancel just 1. I mean, we could just be like, hey, that's the last one. Both of you, then produce 1 more of these. Don't know what to do about that situation. That's annoying. That does mean we have to redesign both of these, I'm pretty sure. That's annoying. You have good engine. Good news actually is that we can switch these out. E and F. Nice. So we don't have to worry about the destroyers. We do have to worry about the cruisers. Upgrade that radar. Get that radar in there. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, let's see. Cruiser, destroyer. We need better cruisers. Then we need goodness gracious. Alright. Better radar. Goodness gracious. Yes. 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 So this is a super detection ship, basically. Bam. We will get rid of the hull because the hull itself is going to be outdated. You are updated. And so are you. Alright. Alright. And we also have in production. Show you what we are working towards. This thing. This absolute monstrosity of a boat. Let me see. Is there anything really... Okay, so it's faster to accommodate 4 missiles. It can go longer, further. Same amount of health, same armor, same reliability, a little bit more expensive, better engines, technically with more max speed, same reliability issues. Alright. It would be simply... Okay, I like reading these. While naval aviation and surface-to-surface missiles have rendered our battleships obsolete, it would be wasteful to simply scrap the vessels that took so long to build. We should instead convert them into mobile, heavily armored missile warships, with the capability to launch dozens of missiles with devastating effects. And as you can see on the actual designs of the ships, they can fit missiles, and they need and require missiles. the guided missile battlecruiser. Essentially an upscaled missile cruiser, this vessel is the final evolution of the battleship. Massive, well-armored, vast, and equipped with a vast array of pinpoint-accurate missiles, capable of leveling an entire city, as well as an advanced communication system and radar suite. This warship acts more like a floating command center than a naval vessel. And you really, if there is a battle ever with these ships, you can really feel the power behind these things. But yes, we will invest into a massive fleet. Ludendorff. So let's see. What are we gonna build? One super heavy. I think. Oh yeah, of course. A 1950. We won't make any more Panzerschiff. We would want to make 1944 and a super heavy. Probably only one. The Scharnhorst. Very well. That will render our fleet rather busy for a while. Is that Spain? I was gonna say, oh, so Australia started driving out the Japanese. No. No. Spain just showed up. Oh, and is this Peru? And the Peruvians, they're like, so. Let me see here. We're going to go to each of our major fleets, because they're not really needed anymore. This is what it's going to use up. What are you? You're a battle cruiser, right? Yeah, you're a battle cruiser. Battle cruiser, yep. Cruiser hull. What are you? Panzerschiff? Okay. EA Sports. It's in the game. Oh? You're a heavy cruiser? Please go to D. The Admiral Hippa. Some of these won't actually be in for too long. Torpedoes can use you. Okay. Lubeck. I don't know what you guys are. Oh. I do know what you guys are. We have carriers now? That's pretty interesting. Take the whole fleet. These guys can't really do anything. One ship. A ship. You're getting upgraded. There we go. Vendaton, the Siegfried, Moonstone, Bushbug, and then a bunch of destroyers. Shall join these guys. The T-300. Bunch of these submarines. Goodness gracious. We produce so many flipping get healed. A lot of these get damaged as well. I'm noticing it's mostly the new ones that we have. These 1950s are not going to be able to stand up as much reliability-wise. We have enough for several submarine fleets. A bunch of boats here. 20 ships. That's nice. Alright, with all of that out of the way, we'll go ahead and we'll design new planes. We need 3 types of planes. CAS. Okay. Bunch of CAS. Oh, throw in a jet engine. Oh my goodness. I've never seen that plane before in my life. Kinda like it, not gonna lie. I think we're gonna keep it that one. Tronics. We have to update all of our planes now. Let me see. Parachute. Drive brakes. Let's see. Let's get some drop tanks. Ooh. Let me see what else we can make here. We need cannons. Probably not a lot of cannons though. This is nice. We'll throw on some machine guns. Nice, good old jet engines. And then we'll put on a couple of these. What did it automatically pick? Oh, I haven't really developed too much. I think that's it right there. I'll come back to it and check. Yeah, that's it. you'll notice like it changes between what it might be and what it might not be supposed to be representing from time to time. Got a bunch of these. Finally got the duck. I might play some War Thunder later on. Let me see. I think we'll stick with this one. It's nice. Alright. This one's gonna have some special electronics on it, like some good anti-aircraft radar, which give it air defense and air attack with a night penalty. But that's only for interception, but it's still pretty nice. Do we already have? We already have drop tanks. We don't need more. What else could we use on this darn thing? Self-sealing fuel tanks. There you go. Plenty of air attack, a lot of agility. Enough agility and air attack to use against our modern enemies. Now, we'll keep this airframe, and we'll just upgrade it. And what we'll do here is we'll place that with that, and we'll just simply add on this. That's times 5 right there. We'll do a bunch of those, and we will go ahead and we will trade them over, because we are going to just simply build new ones. 50s naval bomber. Get rid of it. Take the close air support airframe. So as you can see, torpedoes have more air naval attack. They cost more agility, but they're also way less naval targeting. Yeah, you can't have more than one, I think it is. Yeah, you can't have more than one torpedo on here. So, missiles it is. These missiles are just so much better. Naval strike, port strike. What else could we use? Electronics. Strat bombing. We don't need strat. We need this one right here. There we go. Lovely. We'll just throw on 2. It's perfectly fine. It's 19 or 50s maritime patrol airframe. We'll keep that the same. Heavy fighter airframe should be updated. Everything's got to be updated. Let's just make sure we've got all of the important ones real quick. So 45s, get updated. Let's go ahead and grab the 45s. The advanced small airframe. Let's go ahead and just grab what it is. Yeah. Let's check something real quick. Do we know our enemy yet? Like, no. No, we do not. Radar and combatants from allies? Alright. Because our allies should be throwing out a bunch of flippin' spy planes. Oh, yeah. Should be throwing out a bunch of spy planes for us. So that we know exactly what's going on with the enemy at all times. And it's just something that we don't have to deal with, because our allies will deal with it for us. I like it a lot. So what are they dishing out? Mostly advanced and the 50s. Alright, that's cool. 55s, these 50s are updated. They're down here now. 50s scout plane. Both of those. This is mainly for the night penalty that they get, which is rather insane, honestly. The night penalty. What's it called? And then we'll do heavy fighters. It just ignores the night penalty. It's like nighttime. Easy. It's supposed to be a challenge. There it goes. It has a little agility. Not a lot, but it has a little. We don't know that we're going up against agile planes. Of course, you know, the other airmen know. The people in the air knows. But you know, the command never listens to what's actually going on. They think they always know. Ooh. I would never remember. Realistically, we would get rid of those 52 medium, the 52 of the 50s medium airframe from the Manchukos, but, you know. It was the interwar. Just grab that. You're now doing a lot better, little buddy. You should have a better engine now, don't you? No, this is the best engine we have. Alright. Alright. Well, good for you now. Because beforehand, the major thing that happens is this. Is it just gives you night penalty at first. Legitimately, like, that's it. And here, it actually does a lot. Gives you some air attack and some air defense, which is insane, honestly. So now they're interceptors. Actually meant for defense, mainly. E. Ooh, go ahead and convert that. Basic small airframe. Delta. Convert that up. I wonder what it is. I think we do actually have level 6. It's just not letting us. If I go into here. No, it's still just level 5. Okay. That's fine. Oh yeah. Get rid of all of that. Where's the improved fighter? Improved small airframe. There we go. Bunch of small airframes. Love to see it. And then you go ahead and you convert the advance. So now we have a bunch of them converting into fighters. There you go. Everything's fixed now. That only took us a while. We do have 3 to 1. It's typically what you want is 3 to 1. We have a bunch of civilian factories just chilling now. Let's see here. Do we have... yeah, let's not do that. So we would want these nuclear factories in population centers everywhere. So like St. Petersburg, canals. I can't speak. Got it there. Warsaw, Krakow. I have some in Slovakia. We definitely want it all up in the north. Here. Campania, one in Sicilia. Let's got some in Attica. Definitely gonna build a couple over here. Definitely want some in Japan. Build a couple in China. Now with our nuclear power for everybody campaign, nobody should ever have to deal without power. Ever again. We have enough power plants for everybody. Make sure we get Kiev. Kiev's in here, right? It's like, there you go. Minsk. There. Lvov. Odessa has a lot of population. There you go. Oh. Oslo. Aslandet. We'll have some Nisima. There you go. Qingdao. Qingdao needs its own. Yeah. America can suffer for now. What will we do here real quick? We need mainly two things. Huge air bases. Huge radar systems. Although the enemy might technically... I've had it happen before. Be careful of this. If you don't have full control of the state, like I've had it to where I have all but one province in the state, it might be very well possible that when you build the airport, it might be technically where the enemy is standing. It sounds ridiculous and it sounds funny, but it's true. It might be just at their airport instead. You also have to make and realize that not all the time is the airbase in the same place that the radar is going to be. I think it's here. So the radar is north of the actual airbase, whereas the radar is the same province as the airbase here. So, I know sometimes it is in the same place. Most of the time it's like right next to each other. But these aren't always the case. So, your enemy might have your radar and even the airbase that you just built, even though you control most of the state. Even though it wouldn't make sense that if you're the one building it, they're now the ones controlling it. It doesn't make sense. It's still something that they do, and that just happens in this game. It's not a bug, it's just the game has set or random set places for the airports, and you probably just kind of got unlucky for some weird reason. So the game just feels like being mean to you. You feel like the game's cheating, but it's really just the game being mean to you, so you're still vindicated in being angry, just not for the right reason. The autonomy of our subjects. I'm very certain that... Where is it? You should no longer have troops. At this point, you should have almost nothing. Where's the war? Where's the US? Show me the US. Cuba is now a major flipping power in this. We now have to capitulate Cuba. Cuba will be easy, though. As a matter of fact, I'll do that after the US. You know what? I'll do it right now. Take these units right here. Cuba doesn't have any mountain stuff. Ooh, it does. Actually, you know what? We will take a separate few. They had Bismarck! Go free Bismarck! We don't know how the Americans captured Bismarck. Go free the Bismarck! What's this? It's just a place called Bismarck? Oh. Oh, we might have accidentally executed some Americans on our way here. Complete accident. We just thought they were running and they were attacking us, and oh, this is gonna be bad for Führer's PR. There we go. Ah, okay. I thought I was very worried for a minute there. You go through him. You don't care. Yeah, we don't care. You can go ahead and try. It doesn't mean that we won't absolutely destroy you. Yeah. I'm gonna lose so many men. Almost 10 million to 1. It is almost like 10 million to 1 million as far as casualties go. Oh no, you ran out of fuel. Please tell me you're gonna get there in time. There you go. There we go. Oh, when Rommel was wounded. 9. Come on now. Come on now. Production line. At this point, our flipping allies and our puppets are sending us volunteer divisions, and we're just like ignoring them. It's like a pile of letters. Oh yes, this is the volunteers. Yes, we know that you guys are loyal. We're fine. You don't need to send. You don't need to send more volunteers. We are fine. Just help us clean up this mess. We do not need 9 divisions for this one pocket. Come on now. Let's see here. Stop this. Florida coast. They're on to us. You guys aren't here? Does the enemy have a navy active here? Oh, there we go. It's time to go. There we go. Dropping in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get him. Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. Alright, let's see. How about that? Yeah, there we go. We got there. Get this way. So we can crush that over there. It's the first time they're dealing with this big of an issue over here. We have destroyed a bunch of flippin' convoys. The Cubans were trying to flippin' leave or something. Oh yeah, they were trying to dip. Let's see what we caught. Infantry weapons, mechanized, artillery pieces, anti-tank pieces. They were really trying to be ready for this, weren't they? Trying to be. I don't think they were ready, but they were trying. What else is here? We need Air Force. We have new medium airframes. Probably going to be used next time. Let's just check the... Yeah. We'll use them next time. Let's see. Oh, there's the Mexicans. They're ready for some violence. There we go. Goodness gracious. Alright. I should be building everything else before them. Just saying. These are a bit more important than the nuclear program. Now, of course, we're still building the nuclear program. Oh? Why? Excuse me, you are my puppet? Let's see here. 400 over here. I need way more flippin'. Yeah, we're building them soonish. Nice. Go over here. Goodness flippin' gracious. Excuse you. Yeah, we have better tanks than you, bud. Armor with 112 armor and 215 piercing. Versus their 36 armor and 44 piercing. Yeah, I think you're a bit behind in your flipping armor game, bro. You should sit this one out. Get him. Get him. We have way better medium tanks than you as well. Basic transistor computers. Excuse me. That's not what I was clicking on. Goodness gracious. Bolster spirits. Alright, let's see. First things first. 63 armor and 73 piercing for this medium tank template, which is interesting. Which is a few motorized, a few mechanized, and a few medium tanks. Not too bad, not too bad at all. They have enough piercing to actually pierce us. They have more piercing than us. We both have roughly the same amount of armor. They are more armored than us. But I don't think they have more soft attack than us, actually. Because they're not optimized vehicles. But they're optimized for piercing, not optimized for soft attack. Jeez Louise. How much further? We're only against infantry there. That should be a supply hub. It is a supply hub here. Keep pushing up there. See what we can get. Fill that pocket there. So you thought you were just going to go to Canada, yeah? So Canada should be on the brink along with the United States. Still on the brink. Let's see. How far along is Canada? We got rid of Cuba, so we don't have to worry about them. Goodness gracious. It keeps on rolling back. Goodness gracious. Alright, we need to control the skies over California. That is a new goal. I was about to say, why are you guys so far behind? And then I realized we actually have a fair bit of range. To be fairly honest, everybody should just be moving into here. All going to Minnesota. Take a couple of these. Move them in the Rockies. You two move down towards here. Let's see, which two are they? I'm trying to think, bro. Let's see here. Yeah, y'all are still over here because we don't really need a whole lot in the ocean right now. I guess I'll just put you over here. I'm not too sure what to do with y'all. Let me see. Y'all are like the really advanced ones that we got going on. Ooh, throw y'all straight into California. That'll be a boon, because where are my big bombers? Alright, let's see where everybody's going real quick. It's 300, you can come into here. Go there. Let me shut down that area real quick. There we go. Where's this 300? Right here. And all these can go right over here. Oh, never mind. Just realized. Alright. Planes, Navy, tanks. We need engineering. Yeah, it's still 640 days. These are the same. These are like the same year. Let's go ahead. Crumble as much as we can. Okay. No challenge. Where is it? Where are the naval flipping? Yeah, big boys, big boys. One. They should travel pretty quick. Quickly. First off, you're going to be assigned over here. Then, sweet retribution. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they were like, nah, we're done. We're done after that one. Yeah, nah, we're not taking that anymore. Venezuela, my boy, holding out after flipping, I don't even know how long. The Venezuelans, they're getting their own empire for that. Is the Dominican Republic on our side? They are, indeed. They can take all this over here, form their new empire. It is taken by them. That can be taken by Venezuela. So yeah, that region is Venezuelan's region. Personally, I think the Dominican Republic earned most of this down here. Most of it, not all of it. Y'all can fight over Panama. I don't care about Panama. I do want the Panama Canal. Ha 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 ha. Joke's on you. Let me see. I mainly want. Don't want no rover. 2 outposts. I care about this island out here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sweden. I want all that. All that. All that. All that. All that. And all that. What else do I want? We take all this. There's no resources up here, so we might just puppet them instead. Oh, let me see. We are going to take Lapland, but instead of taking anything else other than Lapland, we will free up Where is it? Karelia. We won't free Karelia just because there's no point in that right now. We already annexed all this area. Where else? Come on, I want the Sapmi. Where are the Sapmi? The Sami. They have a really cool flag too. At least should. Is there anybody up here? Of course, Finland. No! Alright, they don't exist. Never mind then. I'll go ahead and I'll take all this. I'll just puppet that. You know what? I'll take this. Oh! I want this. I don't need that much iron. As I take half their iron. Then I'll just puppet the rest. You know what? I will take this. Just outright take it. Taking all this. We'll go ahead, we'll take these. It's literally the Warple. We have cores on most of this up here. Take all of that. Republic of Turkey. That can go to Romania. They've earned this. I'm keeping the islands. I'm keeping the islands. I'm keeping the islands. I'm the one keeping the islands. Kurdistan would be very strong if we pop them up in this region. You know what? Kurdistan claims it. You can keep it. Kurdistan claims that. Kurdistan claims that. Alright, there we go. Then what we'll do is we'll puppet. Norway, Finland, El Salvador. There. Alright. And then we'll have that there. And then I will take this state to give to Kurdistan. I will take that state. Taking all that. Spain can take what they wish. legitimately, I want everything on the mainland. North of the Pyrenees will be controlled by me. And me alone. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, Spain. How do you do? My friend, you will have a great empire. Who else helped you over here? That's right, the Portuguese. Portuguese can take South Africa and like this, they can take Madagascar and most of the coast down here. Have a super big colony up there. Y'all two can fight over what y'all want down there. But for the most part, everything north of the Congo really should belong. Oh, wait a second. They would want an expanded colony over there. And they'd want this connected, so we'll go ahead and let them have that connected. Portugal can have this over here. And we'll share a few islands. And there we go. Let me see, who else is here? There we go. The Ethiopians. Nah, we'll give that to Spain. Oh, I want these. The fate of Africa has been decided. It will be mainly owned by the Europeans for a time longer. Until I decide that we really don't need it. Alright, let's see. Romania, take care of this. Let's see. I do want Kuwait myself. Yeah. Take this. There we go. Oh, who wants all this in here? Do they exist in here? I don't know what these do. I know that they're no longer traversable, and I don't know why they're not tradable. Realistically, this would all be going to Spain. We have a bunch of things over here. Gonna gonna puppet. The world. Relatively clean here. I like it. We would want to fix Albania. Now we have to sort out all of this. This can all go to Spain. Except for this here. I would like to keep this. I want to keep these islands. Because I heavily invested into, like, one of them. Spain can take that. Spain. Ooh, no. You know what? Portugal. Take that. Portuguese can have some of that. Spain. 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 Oh, the Spanish are returning to the Philippines. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Honestly, Spain can have that. Personally, I want all of these resources here. Connect through there. Boom, boom, boom. I want all of this control. All of this under my control. Is the CCC here? No. We'll give them Shaanxi. They don't really care about what's up here. Alright, let's see. And then we'll take this pocket right here. Let's see. Faroe Islands and Greenland. I will personally take the Faroe Islands. You know what? I'll give it to Spain. Spain took them fair and square. Then what we want... We did... Nope. We'll just puppet Greenland. Fine. Kiva. Ashkaban. What is... Oh. Uzbek. take that. Personally, I don't care, just take it. What's this? There you go. Submit those. There you go. We'll keep this as a nuclear missile outpost, just to make sure the world doesn't try to assassinate us or anything, you know. We gotta keep these outposts, you know? What's going on here? I wish I knew what type of resources we would have from the result of this, because that's really what I'm trying to decide here. Spain, for all of your help, you are really getting a lot of this, but you are going to have to share with Portugal a bit. Which parts? I don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute. I think Portugal should have all this. Samoa and stuff like that. You should take Samoa. But Australia, like the Northern Territory, Bismarck, the Solomon Islands, we'll entrust them to the Portuguese. It's mainly India, bunch of random islands. Personally, I want to puppet India. And make sure I take anything of great value from it. Alright, let's state here, state there, state there. For power projection. Do we really want this? Sri Lanka? Sure. Portugal, I guess you can have the state right here. Goodness gracious. Alright. Then I would like to puppet. Fuel over here. No, not this. India has all this. Resource rights goes to me. Spain can have that. No, Portugal can take it. Spain can have this. Is this a state? No. What else is left? Oh, Pictine. That could be Spain. St. Pierre and all that. I want that. That's mine. The Falklands can go to Spain. New Caledonia. Spain, Fiji, Spain. Give that to... Okay. Spain. Gilbert Islands, Spain, Tahiti, Spain, South Georgia. That can be Portugal. We're all on the same side, guys. We're all on the same side. Okay? Personally, Kingdom of Hawaii. I'd like to puppet it. And puppeting the rest of the United States while taking any really valuable resources. Oh, I think just Houston, Texas will suffice. Unless they got anything really juicy up here. No. Puppet this. Y'all can keep most of this. Because we don't actually, like, the scale of this empire, we don't actually need a lot of resources. We have plenty of civilian factories to use if we do need anything. But, that being said, at 2 islands, I'd like to actually give that to the Far Eastern Republic. So let's just grab that for myself. There we go.